is a slow incoming video response for Rewardaudacity. Your video idea proposal for the new channel, and we're talking to a kid like a mentorship type thing. Couple things. First and foremost, I think the idea is fucked from the get-go. But secondly, as a matter of encouragement, definitely want to do it as a different channel, you know, showing, say, a different persona, and fuck, maybe I'm wrong, who knows. But here's why I think it's a fucked up thing. Do you remember Radical Ryan? I know you do. Does anybody else remember Radical Ryan? But I remember Radical Ryan. I feel like that was a very Trumpish way for me to put it. Do you remember Radical Ryan? I remember Radical Ryan. Some say he was the most radical Ryan. So, he said something about the white race that's always stuck with me. And he's an interesting type of racist in that his feeling was if the whites were strong enough to continue to exist, then they will. I think that translates over to what you're talking about, being that these so-called people that are killing themselves according to the news and according to popular songs. You know, I'm thinking of that Oliver Anthony song about Richmond, north of Richmond. We got poor white man putting themselves 6 feet on the ground because the whole world just keeps on kicking them down. That's what I thought of when you mentioned this whole situation. Dude, if you're thinking about and successfully killing yourself, offing yourself because you can't get a slice, the problems go beyond the tips you're going to give them on how to be a pimp. You know what I mean? I mean, and what I'm trying to say is you need to call this what it is. It's pimpology. Pimpology 101 is what you're doing there, man. I mean, it's not like you're raising up gentlemen. You're not gathering the association of gentlemanly conduct here. You know, we're talking about being strong, laying down that pimp hand, preying on women with daddy issues, exploiting daddy issues, acknowledging our mama issues, and hopefully we get you a slice, and because you get a slice, now you're not going to fucking kill yourself. Get the fuck out of here with that. The problem that youngster has nothing to do with getting pussy. Now, if they need a hero to believe in, if they need to believe in a pimp pirate and his pimp pirate ship, okay, you know, but we got to call it as such. I don't think you're being a like what Tex Grebner pointed out, like a kindler, gentler Andrew Tate. I mean, that shit's already been done, and it can be popular in the wrong reasons. How do I know about this shit? Well, got kids of my own, and even let's go so far as to say maybe one of them's 16, the other one's 15, right? And I'm assuming it's going to be, say, a 16-year-old young man that you're talking to with this. How is what you're doing going to compare to this scenario? He says to me, Uncle Ron, I wish I had a job. I'm like, okay, man. It's my life's goal to make your fucking wishes come true. So, I'm going to help you out. Let's go to this place. Let's put in an application. How do you do the application? Oh, the application's online. They won't do this, they won't do that. I went there and I said, well, you got to go in there and you got to talk to them. I talked to them. They said the application's online. Who'd you talk to? Oh, I don't remember. Who'd you talk to? Oh, I talked to customer service. I said, okay, here's what I want you to do. Let's put in an application. And then tomorrow, when you get done with football practice, I want you to clean up. I don't want you to go follow up. I want you to go ask for the manager and just say, hey, I said, be polite, introduce yourself, and go from there. Say, hey, when can I set up an appointment to talk? And if they can't do that, ask them when's a better time to come back, and be polite, keep with your follow-up. Okay. Now, day goes by, and I say to him, I said, so, did you get your application in? He's like, oh, I forgot. So, maybe he's not all young men. Maybe he is. But in his case, either one, this young man is fucking retarded, or two, this young man is lying to me. So, Mike, one of two things. You're either going to be talking to a bunch of retards or a bunch of fucking liars. Because either he's lying to me about really wanting a job, or he's so fucking retarded that the thing that he's wishing for most, he can't remember to do what's needed to get it done. That's where I'm coming from, and that's how I see that shit and what you're going to be up against with that video. So, I was entertained by it, and I don't think I'm your target audience, though, but a bunch of guys like me would be, as we sit around the fucking caveman circle and jerk off to each other, talking about how we'd handle the fucking kids, and we'd grab by the fucking throat and say, when I was your age, I was mowing fucking lawns and taking out the trash and banging chicks up to my tits. And it was good. Life was good. I'm entertained by that. I bet a few others that watch our shit are entertained by that, but I'm afraid to say, in my opinion, it ain't gonna save the world, bro. It's over. There'll be a remnant. It'll exist if it can. Hope you do it, though. Hope you do it from the pirate pimp hand. See you later.